Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing the NA Open number 1 predictions for the year. First event for RLCS 2026. Really excited about it. I already did the EU predictions. If you haven't seen it, go watch that one. We are doing North America, and first we're going to look at the teams who made top 16 because there are some new names and there are some familiar names from last year. So we're going to run through that real quick. We have SSG, reveal Chronic Diaz, whole revamp of the roster. I'm really high on this roster, so we'll see how I predict them. Genji cheeses out, rises in, importing to another region once again. Not surprised, he's going to go to like South America next year. NRG, your reigning world champions, are still together. 100x35, they started a whole new team. Chris Samas and PZY, I think it's Psy. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure that's how you spell it, but they played really well in the Swiss stage. We have Lotus 8 expert Nolly Willis, and Nolly is finally back to competing since literally forever. I really want him to do well. Redacted, this is another really good team. Wavy 2-piece Talk. Wavy 2-piece obviously made Worlds last year with Reddles, with Talk replacing him. The young gun might be able to make this team really good. Shuffles Kittens, RG relating move and speed. This is similar to the roster last year of Evo. So it's very similar roster there. Shopify, another very big roster. FK, Kofor, LJ. This is the 2 or 3 seed in a lot of people's eyes for North America. Gas, we all know Gas, Garrett, AJ Squishy. M80, Eris, Devo, Mech. I am high on this team. They played well. I'm going to show you guys a Swiss stage after this. I'm really high on this team too. I'm a really big fan of Mech, so I hope this team does well. Top Le, Calm Cream and Zimparth, another very solid team. Silence, now Reasonable and Pigeon, both 2 really young players. And last year, out of the 5 of the 6 opens, they made round 5 of Swiss to make the main event, and they lost every single time. But they finally did it. They finally won around 5, and they are in to the main event this year. So congratulations to them. I really am excited to watch them play in the main event. Unreal Nightmare, Drew, Gyro, Life. Life is also another young player. Gyro's been around for a while. Feastabonium, Cosmic, Adam, and Hazel, another solid team. Foot, another, this is Cheese, Frosty, and Sosa. They struggled pretty hard at the Swiss, but they are looking to bounce back. Really love Cheese, one of my favorite players. And CL, Panda, Percy, and Knight. They've been in here forever. Alright, let's look at the Swiss briefly. See how they all performed. Gas actually went 3-1, which is very surprising. Lotus State only lost to SSG. 100x35 with 3-0. They beat Shopify. I thought they went 3-1, but I'm stupid. They went 3-0. Redacted also went 3-1, only losing to Gen G. First struggled, barely qualifying in like Game 5 overtime against Kraken Seas, which is just a team they should not be close against. And those are pretty much the big ones. SSG, NRG 3-1, 3-0, 3-0. SSG 3-0 swept all the way through. And with all that said, let's get on to predicting. Really excited about this one. It is currently 1:30 in the morning, so we're predicting this really late. First, we're going to go with Group A after seeing all the rosters. And I think SSG sweep 3-0. I don't really think it's close. Shopify Gas. I think this is going to be a 3-1. Gas is going to win a game just because 100x35 and Unreal. I think 100x should have this pretty handily. Lotus 8 is Silenced. This could be an upset potential for Silenced. It is their first main event, so maybe not. Expert Willis, I've been here for a while. I want to say Game 5, but Lotus is going to take it. Wow, this is a crazy bracket to make a top 6, to make land. That's incredible. Let's go down here. I think Gas is going to win this one, but let's say Game 5. Unreal and Silence. I think Silence just a better team here. I'm going to say 3-1. All right, SSG, Shopify. This is like the 2 teams that people think are 2 and 3 for seeding. And as of now, I think I'm high on SSG. And I'm going to say 3-2 SSG. Before NRG, or after NRG, SSG was a team I rooted for back when it was Rattles, Sipical, and Arsenal. Huge fan of SSG. I think I'm going to be rooting for them this year. I just love that roster. And I think they're going to be good. Shopify obviously is going to be a good team, but we'll see. 100x35, Lotus 8. As much as I want Nolly to make a top 6, I don't know if it's going to be enough against this 100x roster. I would say Game 5. But HunterX 3-0. They swept the Swiss stage, which is really impressive, and beat Shopify to steal that spot. So out here, Lotus at Gas. A Gas top 8 would be insane. I'm gonna say Lotus 8 takes that one in 5. Gas top 8 would be just abysmal for North America. Shopify Silence. Shopify, you are sweeping through. There is my Group A predictions. Let's go to Group B. Genji Foot. I hope this Foot roster bounces back, but I don't think they're going to bounce back against Genji. It's always funny. Last year, Reynolds got kicked off of Genji. He played Genji immediately after getting kicked. And then after Cheese gets kicked, he immediately plays Genji first round. And it's really funny how that works. Shuffles Kittens and M80. I'm really high on this M80 roster. We're going to do 3-2. I think M80 is going to take it. But it's gonna be close. NRG, yeah, you are 3-0 that. Redacted top left. I think Redacted has this. It was like 3-1. I think Redacted is a really strong roster. It's just Shopify last year minus Reddles plus Talk. So down here, Foot and Shuffles Kids. There is a very large chance Foot get upset here, and I kind of want to pull it off. I'm sorry, Cheese. We'll push Shuffles Kid at 5. I hope that doesn't happen, but with how they looked at Swiss, it's hard to be up on them. Feastabonium top lead. They impressed me. Let's say 3-1. Let's go back up to here. Genji M80. While there is upset potential here, I do not think it's enough for M80. So we're going to go 3-1 here. NRG and Redacted. I think Redacted is going to make it close. I think it's going to go to a scary game 5, but NRG is going to take it. After 2 years ago, when they got second at Worlds, they kind of struggled that first event and lost to some questionable teams. So I would not be surprised if Redacted somehow wins this, because NRG did struggle at the beginning of the year last year. Last year. So it would not be out of the world if they don't play to expectations as the defending world champs. Redacted Shuffles Kittens. I think this one's gonna be pretty close too. But I think Redacted is gonna take it in 4. M80 top le. I want to have M80 make top 8. We'll say game 5. M80 takes it. But M80, our top le has definitely the potential to. And let's go to the playoff bracket. See if there's any crazy matches. SSG NRG, that upset potential there. Genji 100x. All right, let's go down first to lower bracket. Redacted and Rebellion. I really want to put Redacted over Rebellion, but I do not know if it's gonna be enough for a long series and a best of 7. So I'm gonna say 4-2 Rebellion. Lotus 8 and M80. Oh, one of these actually make top 6. That's crazy, bro. This bracket, man, that's crazy. Oh my god. We're gonna say Lotus 8. That's such a crazy top 6. What did I do wrong? Shuffles Kittens, yeah. This is what went wrong. I put M80 over Shuffles Kittens, and they didn't have to play Redacted if that happens. Wow. Well, this is a very easy side of the bracket if this happens to make a top 6. That's crazy. Let's go SSG NRG. Now, it would not be insane to say that NRG loses this match. Guys, NRG lost to Deleted and Strictly Business last year in Swiss. And they lost to SSG last year. I think I'm going to do it. Even though it's a completely different roster. I'm going to say it happens. I think SSG pulls up an upset. NRG go down to lowers. I don't know if that's a crazy take or what, but Genji 100x. I think Genji's going to handle them pretty well. We'll do 4-1. NRG Lotus 8. I'm going to say NRG slamming for 1. We'll do a sweep. Actually, I don't have any sweeps. 100x 35 and Rebellion. I think Rebellion's going to handle them pretty well for 1. All right. Genji, NRG, SSG, Rebellion. Genji, NRG. I don't think there's crazy upset potential here. Unlike like SSG. This is like the 4th best team in the region in a lot of eyes. I think NRG got this handled, and they're going to make a grand final again. SSG Rebellion 2 and 3 in everybody's eyes. I do not know how to make this. I had SSG win in game 5 in groups. I think Rebellion's going to take it. I'm going to make this 4-2. So 100x did beat Rebellion. I'm going to say 4-2, but I think they lock in. I'm going to say 4-3. I think Shopify beats SSG in the rematch. Oh. That's a really big bounce back from Shopify beating 100x from groups and then SSG beating NRG. That's crazy. We got an NRG Shopify final, not in the way that a lot of people predicted, but the same grand final, the same results. NRG Rebellion, I think it's going to be NRG once again as the reigning world champions to be your Open 1 champion. I mean, what else could it be, right? And with all that said, thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe if you do enjoy these types of videos. We're on the road to 2K, so it really does help me out a lot. Comment down below what you guys agree and disagree with my brackets, because I know there's always some talk. I have some upsets put in here, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.